Apparently good fender just dropped off the back of my car.
What's going on? It's part 2 today. We're getting some more parts taken out. We're gonna see if we could start getting some sold, take some pictures. And if you guys saw the last video, we're not in the best place right now as of engine. It's on the floor. So we're gonna get that figured out. We're gonna get it taken out and get it ready to go. Go! Tunnel fell off. Two torch fell off, I mean. It's disconnected, it's ready to come out now. I heard it fall. Here, I'll take you guys. It was barely hanging on by a thread. Disconnected. Let's go. By the way, I cut those fuel lines. But there's nothing keeping her in. Just have to push her back a little bit so we don't get caught on any of these wires. Then we should be able to lift her in and out. The only thing connected are these harnesses. I got all of them disconnected. There's one that goes all the way down there to the main CPU, I guess. And then a couple to the fuse box I took out. And then, yeah, I think we should be good to lift it all the way out. Yeah. Need another pair of gloves. All right, guys, we got it all the way out. The only damage I saw from getting it out, or not that I saw, but what I did, I cut the fuel lines here. There was another one that I cut. Oh, right here. So I cut those fuel lines. I guess it was like a send and return. But other than that, we didn't break anything. Congratulations to me. We didn't break any of the harnesses. Not a single one. Professional here. Now we just got to get that rear subframe out, and we got all the big money parts out. We got some people interested in some of this smaller stuff. Somebody said the windshield. We got these parts going Wednesday. We got the battery intake, this crash bumper or whatever. Somebody wants the wheels too. Radiators going, and it's only been listed for about a day. So this stuff is going fast. all finished and cleaned up here. I'm gonna give you guys a quick overview of all the parts we got here. We got exhaust here, we got the engine here, we got front brake lines, intake, got the belt. These wheels and tires here, they're forged aluminum. Got the battery, transmission tunnel, all the coolers here. Radiator mount, rack and pinion, coolant hoses, all the front brake assembly, some fender flares. This is a damaged panel here. And this one is a clean panel, no damage. Hood, both headlights. And then, last but not least, we have this cradle here. It took me about 2 days to get all this so far. And we'll keep you guys updated on the dollar amount and how long everything takes to sell. I'll be sure to take note of everything that sells so we can tell you guys exactly how fast everything goes. And yeah. What's up, guys? Just eating some Taco Bell before we get into today's part out. We got some parts that got specially ordered. And yeah, we got people coming to pick them up either today or tomorrow. So we're gonna, I know this has to come out. It's called, they call the wheel well. So the wheel has to come out. We got to get window regulator out. We have to get some switches, some window switches. I got somebody who wants some wiring harness for the lights. And yeah, so I'm gonna finish eating my Taco Bell and we'll get into it. This is a lot easier now that I took this panel off, accessible there right here. I already got these two bottom ones out. Last time I had to use the open end. Bro, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. Alright, so right now, I'm kind of in a rush because I talked to this guy named Tom the other day from Facebook, and he wants the whole frame. So right now I'm trying to get everything stripped off right now, and I have about tonight and then half the day tomorrow before he shows up, and we still have to get the transmission off. We have to get all of the interior stuff off, and we still have stuff in the front we need to get off. Now that I got the doors off, I'm going to focus on these right here. These wheel housings right here. I got a couple people interested in them. Let me get those tore off. All right, so we have the issue with this rocking back and forth. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a ratchet strap and tie it to the cradle right here so it doesn't rock anymore. So I'll do that real quick. Y'all didn't know, this is how you hook these into each other. So you're gonna hook this one like this into the string, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the other one. And then look at that. She ain't going nowhere. Let's get these dang wheel housings off. Alright, we're gonna gonna try and use some fire, some heat to, I don't know, maybe it'll melt this adhesive or something. So let's try it. This little panel's made out of fiberglass. I just assumed the fiberglass wouldn't burn, but I don't know if fiberglass is flammable or not. Just like I didn't know if Freon was poisonous or not. Burn. Oh, it's not coming off. Good thing I had water. Almost burned my car down. Dude, what a pain in the ass, man. This is an expensive part, so that's why I took the time to get it off, but it's probably not going to be any near as valuable because the glue held on to 90% of the part. Like it just tore the fiberglass up, but still worth something. I think somebody's coming to pick it up for $300 or something like that. So $600 for the pair, which isn't bad at all. So I'm calling it the end of night one. It's Friday, and I just had the worst time of my life. I turned the cameras off because I was doing interior stuff, and I would just say one thing. It was not worth the parts. Holy crap. The thing why it was so bad is, one, I can't get the dash out. I'm gonna have to put some more time in on it. But the seats, they were supposed to be easy. What ended up happening was the seats, basically, they're just held in by 4 bolts, okay? So it could slide back and slide forward. So this rail right here, the top rail was covering this bolt, so I couldn't get these back out, and I couldn't just move it forward because they're electric. And I spent like an hour and a half with this little ass wrench doing about 3-degree turns back here, and there's no room. It sits basically on the floor, so there's like this much room, and this is a flange. And you couldn't use an opening on it because it's this bolt pattern. So I had to use the flange, and you could get like this much. And yeah, I didn't even think I was going to be able to get them out, but I went over to the one that I already got out, and there's like a rail lock. Here, let me see if I can show you guys. Look. Yeah, it's just like there's a lock on the rail with those, let me see, this right here. So there's 2 bolts that go into this, and then it locks them in place with the motor. And so I took those out, and that took me like an hour. And it was the last thing I was gonna do. I thought it was gonna be easy. I thought it was just gonna be 4 bolts pop out, and then I get to go home, but it took another hour. So I'm leaving the garage a freaking mess. I'm gonna just plug in the Milwaukee batteries, and I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys, we're starting day 2 off today at Walmart because my girlfriend took her tripod back, so I had to buy a new one of those. And we also got our daily energy here, Baja Blast. God dang, man, this place is a mess. It was a late night last night. I got pissed. I was throwing shit everywhere. All these parts, got all of them out. Like I said last night, I couldn't get the dash out. I gotta put some more time in on that, or I might just leave it in and sell the whole car with it. But it is a mess. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a time lapse of me picking this crap up. Oh yeah, first chunk of parts sold, baby. I could even start cleaning up. This guy, Jose, very good man, came and took some parts off my hand. We got rid of one of the fenders, the hood, the hatches for the hood, and then the hood struts. And after all that, it was around $1,300. Was oh yeah, and the inner fender liner, or not the fender liner, but the the wheel housing right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this place cleaned up and get ready for some more people to come in. Ex-owner was shredding. We're done cleaning now. Now I get to decide what we're gonna work on today. I think I don't want to work on interior again because that really pissed me off. So we're gonna go ahead and get the whole rest of the drivetrain jobbed. All right, so what I see is there's a couple suspension bolts holding the control arm to the body. So I have to take those out, and then there's the shock. I have to take that apart to where it's not connected to the suspension, and then it's just those 4 bolts. So it should be pretty easy. Let's get on it. All right, we're gonna drop the 4 bolts for the subframe. Hopefully the car doesn't come down on me. Crossing the fingers here. This thing is solid.
Don't cry over spilled milk. Man, now I know what people say when they say gear oil smells. And it smells like dookie.
Alright, so we got the diff, transmission, and torque tube. We got them all separated. So now we just have to find somewhere to store them in here. Slide the torque tube back under right here, and the sub frames, both of them stacked here. All right, people. We got a lot more parts today, a lot more. Got both the doors out. We got the dash bezel, all those parts. There's those two stains that I didn't clean up. We got the trans, torque tube, diff, and rear cradle here. And we have all these parts here. All right, I'm gonna let you guys know what we got sold. I'm gonna count it off on my fingers, okay? So first guy came, he bought the hood, front fender, he bought one of the wheel housings, bought hood latches, and he bought the hood hinges. And all that was 1,300 bucks for all that. And then second guy came, he bought the other wheel housing, he bought one of the headlight harnesses, and he bought a trim piece for the interior. Week one, we had 2 people come, and a guy on Facebook, he wanted me to send the other headlight harness. I think that was 50 bucks for him. So after 1 week, we got $1,630, and everything was off Facebook. I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Part 2, there's a lot of hard work, but it's paying off. We got 1,600 bucks out of it already. And I almost got back what I invested in tools already. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next part. We're gonna see if we can get that engine sold. All right, see you guys later.